So right now we're heading to a pretty cool dive site I haven't been to in a few months. It's called the Ducomi Pier, and should be a good one. I used to go there all the time. Haven't been there since the typhoon. I know it's a day dive, but that's okay. We'll do a night dive tonight. Judea. Critter hunter.
Meet there.
Sorry I'm late. You guys ready to dive the pier?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Vanilla coming?
Yeah.
No, I just lost track of time. I'm sure Alex is waiting for us.
And Justin.
Hello.
And Gitan. Ako ang naong
Go diving. The Critter Getter. Everybody in Darwin knows this car. You guys want to come diving in Darwin? Better call Alex. Gotta go get the tanks. Now that's a messy box. Don't do like me. It's all in there. Let's go diving. Well, we arrived and we parked here. And we're actually gonna go to that little square pier today. I do know the owner of Ducomi Pier, and he gives me permission, but I have to give him notice, and there can't be a boat like that. So if we're diving the actual pier, we usually go, well, we have certain days when there's no boats and the owner can tell the guards I'm coming, but today we're gonna go to that little pier. It's really good. I think there's probably like 16 pillars. You guys have seen videos I've done before there. It's really nice. Of course, I'm after critters. There's always nudies there as well. It's kind of a gloomy day, but we always try to time it right. That's why it depends on what dive site I'm going to. And right now it's high tide, as you can see, but it's going out. So it's going out. It'll be going out to low tide all day. And then 10 p.m. tonight will be high tide again. And then we'll do a night dive. Well, we'll do a night dive before that. So it might be a little currenty, because the most current is when it's going between high and low, or low and high. You know, what you want is slack or peak, high or low. But it doesn't matter, because here in Darwin, there's dive sites for every, you know, tide, every current condition. This one's not very protected, but it's not much waves or anything today. Today we got our friend Erwin here.
The Apple Scuba guy.
Owner of Apple Scuba.
We're planning to
Hey, Erwin.
Hello, Justin.
How are you?
Nice to dive video today.
Yeah.
Fine.
Usually we dive at your house because there's so many critters, but today we're gonna go explore the pier again, huh?
Yes.
Hopefully, last time we were here, lots of nudies and stuff on the pillars.
Okay.
Should be fun.
I
So,
hope you can see it now.
yeah. It's always good no matter what we see.
Yeah.
But every time I come here, I see at least one new one that's not in the book.
Okay.
So, should be good.
Okay.
Vanilla!
Let's go diving.
Impromptu dance routine. On the last dive, we were really far north, and this dive we're heading all the way almost to Dumaguete to dive the Ducomi Pier. it's really bad visibility, you can see that the pier has a lot of awesome pillars with tons of growth on them. Tons of space to search for little critters. And searching is what we're doing today. I like to test my camera out at the beginning of a dive on something easy and common just to get the settings right. Like this little lionfish. They're ever present here in Darwin. And here's Alex just searching away for a nudie or a crab or something cool for me to film. The first nudie we find was this big white one, and he was being weird. I don't know what he's doing, to tell you the truth. Looks like he was just sniffing in the wind. He was on the side of a column on a little shelf, just kind of looking around, which is kind of weird since he don't have any eyes. Now this nudie is brand new to me. It didn't even make it in my book because until now, this is the first time I've seen it. I'm so glad to find this one for the first time. I've seen photos of it, other people have seen it, but for me, this is the first. So I take a little bit of time to film it, and even though it's in a bad position and it's hard to get to, I'd like to get an angle from its face. I'm gonna try to take some photos. I'm still having a bit of a hard time getting the right angle on this guy. He's kind of moving around, it's in a cramped spot, and his face is just not where I could get to it. And I'm not getting really great photos. In fact, I'm not even getting great videos, but at least I can see what it is. And it's an awesome first time seeing this guy. And I'm clicking away, and even though I'm not proud of them, here's a few of the photos I got. The color's okay, but like I said, I'd love to get a better angle. Nearby, there was a frogfish hanging on the side of one of the pillars. Now, I couldn't tell you who found any of these critters. It's probably not me. I'm usually filming something or trying to get photos, and whenever I look up to move on, somebody's motioning me to come look at another one. So, shout out to whoever found these guys, because it probably wasn't me. And as you can see, everybody's searching and having fun. There's so many little nooks and crannies and places to search. And some of us are just kind of floating around, just relaxing and enjoying the views. And I'm no different. Sometimes, in between filming, I get to do a little bit of searching myself. There's There's so many hard and soft corals hanging on the side of these pillars. There's just tons of growth and things to look at, including this little tiny sea hare. This is pretty common around Dallin, but this was a little darker and kind of a cool color. Not the exact one I see every day, but either way, he was fun to film. The only thing I don't like about the pillars or, the pier is how hard it is to film things on the side of the pillars. It's not like they're out in the sand and calm waters. There's a bit of a current flapping around, and I have to stay real steady. There's nowhere to rest my camera, and it's just a lot harder to film things on the side of pillars, trying to hold still in the current and get a smooth shot. I'm used to my muck dives where they're out in the sand and I can just get any shots I want. Here's another awesome nudie break, and I've seen this one before, but of course now I'm practicing taking photos. I actually got a decent photo of this guy. This guy is real common, and it seems like maybe it's the season because I've been seeing him more often. This is some sort of Flabalina nudie break, and always good to film. Although, as you can see from the shaky footage, it's not that easy when they're on the side of the pillars in the current.
That was awesome dive. That pillar, or the pier, I guess. It's so good. So many different species of nudies and everything else. But I'm a little bummed because right at the end, my camera was dead. The battery was dead. I think the flash takes a lot of battery. But anyways, I found a sargassum fish. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a sargassum fish, but it looked like a frogfish. I wasn't sure. But like I said, my battery was dead, so I said, Alex, get Vanilla, she has the camera. So he ran. I stayed there to watch, to keep track of it, and he ran and got her, and she was just coming out of the water. He's like, no, come back, because it's only 2 meters anyway. And she got a good photo. I'll put it up on the screen, but I think that was the first sargassum fish I've seen, maybe. It looks somewhere between a hairy frogfish, I don't know. This is really nerdy because I'm getting excited about a weird frogfish. But anyways, also saw a brand new nudie break, and that was Alex. That was the one that I was looking for, that I said had the weird ears and stuff. I didn't get a good photo, but hopefully I got a good video because that was a good one. Then of course saw tons more stuff. So yeah, good little dive, man. I think we're gonna have to dry off, get new batteries, of course, and go do a night dive. Let's do it. See you guys on the next one.